Happening now, from protesters to the Venezuelan community, Coloradans are reacting to the United States actions in Venezuela overnight. President Donald Trump says U.S. forces carried out strikes in Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, early this morning. They took Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife into custody on drug trafficking charges. They've since landed in New York and are taken to a Brooklyn prison. The U.S. State Department has tracked both the democratic and economic crisis in Venezuela in recent years. President Trump says the U.S. will run that country temporarily.
We're not afraid of boots on the ground if we have to have. We had boots on the ground last night at a very high level, actually. We're not afraid of it. We don't mind saying it, but we're going to make sure that that country is run properly.
About an hour ago, CBS News learned the Venezuelan Supreme Court named Maduro's vice president, Delcy Rodriguez, the interim president of the country. Now, we have seen reaction coming in from state lawmakers and Coloradans all day, so we want to get right to your Denver reporter, Kirsten Roth. And Kirsten, I know you've been speaking with folks who immigrated here from Venezuela.
Yeah, Kelly, these actions taken by President Trump hit home for a large number of Venezuelan migrants who fled their country to escape the dangerous conditions under Maduro's rule and landed in Denver. Nelson Altuve moved his family from Venezuela to Denver 2 years ago.
We come from so much suffering.
In search of a better life.
The violence, the shortage of supplies and food, all of that made us migrate to other countries, including the USA.
He was able to find a job and get on his feet thanks to the city's asylum seeker program.
I feel that the United States is already my home because of the embrace they've given us, both here in Denver and across the nation as a whole.
He supports the United States capture of Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro, who was brought to the U.S. to face narco-terrorism charges. And he shared his opinion about protests against the move at the state's capital.
They can't imagine for those who lived it or came from Venezuela what the magnitude of this means. It's something that only those who live it truly know. They shouldn't express their opinion when they don't know what it means for us that Venezuela no longer has Maduro as president.
While Altuve and his family are on a steady path, we spoke with another Venezuelan migrant trying to wash windows for cash on the side of the road.
I do what I have to do to sustain the life of my family.
He tells us he was arrested for protesting Maduro's dictatorship and asked us to conceal his identity out of fear he still has of Maduro's regime.
I was against the government.
And even while he's struggling to make ends meet in America, he has a message for the world.
Know that justice has been done.
Several migrants we spoke with also expressed some concern for family members back home regarding how this political transition will unfold and any potential resistance that might come with it. Kelly, lots more to come.
Yeah, and we know you'll stay on top of it for us. Kirsten, thank you for your reporting.